So
Mhm.
how did you first like get into that? Like what was your spark that got you into that stuff?
Like all the personal development kind of
Yeah,
stuff, like
well, it's
the
even like
frequency.
yeah, like I guess like and the subconscious mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, the subconscious mind is, I was doing all this work and I've done so much work on myself, lots of healing, wanting to know myself better, to be a better version. And I'd keep sort of hitting this wall, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't break through. And then at some point along the way, I heard people talking about the subconscious mind. And for a lot of people, they probably knew about this earlier than me, and it doesn't matter because everything's divine timing anyway. So, and I think I had to have that actually to realize how powerful it actually was, and that the patterns and programs that we've got running in our subconscious mind from this life, but also our past lives, which is all happening right now, of course, but our ancestral things, trauma, all that sort of stuff is running how we operate in our lives. And those things can be blind to us because we might not be aware that those things are actually holding us back. And it can be around any topic. It can be money, fitness, worthiness, not feeling good enough, all of those things. And if you have a belief and a pattern or program that's running in your subconscious mind that says, I'm not good enough, then whether you're aware of it or not, you are operating from that frequency that I'm not good enough. So when you're out and about, like you might be having conversations with people thinking that person is better than you and they deserve more just because you've got that program running, which of course isn't true. It's just a pattern and program which you would have developed at a younger age or in the past, like I've said, but to protect yourself from perhaps a trauma that was happening to you when you were younger, or that your mother or your father experienced. So those traumas, and they can be big traumas or they can be little, and usually there's a core trauma to start off with, that then creates the life that you lead. Because if something happens to you, say, let's just say someone picked on you at school and they weren't very nice to you, you might go, well, I never want to have that feeling again. So you create a pattern that you then work from. I'll people please, I'll be nice to everyone, and then that way I won't have these issues anymore. And that's how a people pleaser will be born. Or so you're operating from something that might have protected you in that moment, that you thought would be helpful, but then you know as you go out in life later on, it's actually not protecting you to please everyone all the time, because then you're not pleasing yourself and you're not living your truth. So yeah, it just ignited something in me, and I realized that of course we create our own reality, and also being passionate about wanting to uh, create a better world, and realizing of course that if we want to see humanity thrive, because everything begins within, we ourselves must thrive. And then that way that creates the ripple effect that spreads further and further and raises the vibration of the planet. So there's so much more depth to it than just um, let's make the world a better place.